So, how does this whole golden age start? Um, it really starts out a disaster. You might have heard the expression that out of every crisis comes opportunity. And for the Athenians, the crisis was that the Persians burned their city to the ground during the Persian War after the Battle of Thermopylae. They marched through Athens and destroyed it. Now, the Athenians had evacuated, but their city was gone. And now they have to rebuild it, which is horrible, but also it's an opportunity. Well, let's make this city, this new city that we're going to build, reflective of our ideals of wisdom, of learning, of culture. And this new city starts to take on that shape, and they start putting their resources into crafting that. Now, some of those resources were ill-gotten through the Delian League, as we had learned in the last unit, but they still, whatever resources they have, they start putting it into making their city better, making its people smarter. They invest into construction of many new innovative temples using all sorts of new architectural techniques like the Parthenon. They use their resources into fostering more debate. Is during this time period that we see an opening for the Western philosophy to develop under the tutelage of Socrates and then his subsequent students, Plato and then Aristotle. We're going to see that during this time period, that investment into learning is going to pour into new innovations, new technology, expansion into literature, especially their plays. The Greeks really, the Athenians really invest into encouraging plays by having an enormous festival every year, the Festival of Dionysus. The Greeks are going to encourage literature, sculpture, any form of art. They're going to really try to pour the resources into trying to build this society where they are creating and learning, and that investment pays off because the seeds that were planted by Greek leaders, like for example Pericles, seen here, who not only wanted to see increasing in their learning, but also increasing in their democratic rights, that those seeds eventually will grow into this very influential culture that is not just going to be felt throughout Athens, it's going to be felt throughout Greece, and it's going to be felt throughout the entire Western world. So, the Golden Age of Athens was brought on by investment by its government into increasing not just construction of new buildings, but encouraging of the arts and literature, innovation, so on and so forth. All these methods, through education. So, is it a good idea for the government to spend its resources on encouraging its people to learn, to become wiser? What do you think? Is this a good use of resources, or is there better ways for governments to use their resources to help improve their society? I look forward to reading your answers. Thanks for posting. Have a great one.